Hello, good afternoon once again. Uh, Everyone, how's everything? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. And hope you are safe anywhere you are uh, at this current economic state. All right. The audio sounds bad. I don't know if you can all hear me clearly. If you can hear me clearly, please, I would appreciate if you drop a yes on the chat box. And if it's not clear, just please let me know, not clear. But I think I'm hearing some interference. Hello, can everyone hear me or can anyone hear me? Hello, everyone. Good afternoon once again. Can everyone hear me, please? I would like your responses. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I can't hear you. Austin, perhaps you should just reboot. Log in on and log out and log in again. If you can hear me, probably to your device. Welcome once again to our New York live trading session. My name is Victor, popularly known as the Bishop. So I'm going to be taking you on this particular journey. I think this will be like the second we're going to be having recently. And I showed a particular strategy the last time. So let me see if we can have something. Meanwhile, we just have a few persons on the call at the moment. I don't know why that is. Is every other person out protesting? I don't know if the rest are out protesting. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so today's own session is going to be brief. Like I said, I just want to show you a strategy. So let's take advantage of what is happening in the market. Now we all know that trading involves buying and selling. Hence, we only make profit when you buy and you sell, and you are profitable buying the markets when price goes up, and you are profitable selling the market and price is going down. All right, that is how you make profit in the market. One beautiful thing about trading the global financial market, especially what we call the CFDs, that is commodity for difference, is the fact that you are not given ownership of any of these things that we are trading. Like, you don't own them, right? You don't own these things that you are trading. The market retains ownership. Let me put it that way. The market retains ownership. I think I can hear myself.
Help me put on.
Um, just a, okay. Please, I'd like everyone here mute. Mute. Okay. So we can have a smooth class. All right. So for your information, this session is currently being live streamed on YouTube also, and you can see the link here. Let me have the link posted again. This particular link here, for maybe for those who just joined, Val, I would like if you can post the link again. So you can as well join via this link on YouTube. Also, it's being live streamed. All right, we're also live on YouTube, right? And you can as well get this video again on YouTube in case you missed something or something is not clear. All right, you can go and get the video, watch it over and over. But while doing that, please just subscribe. So in case you don't even join this session online, you'll get notification that there's a new video out there, right? And also turn on the notification so you get notification. Subscribe to this channel so you can always be a part of the community and you can get videos from us, all right? So I can bet you for free. If you invest in your trading education, you will definitely see the proceeds because this is a knowledge-based market. The more you know, the more you can earn, right? The more enlightened you are, you understand that what's happening in the market is not like it's not a mirage. It's not a random movement. It is something that you can actually possibly foresee, all right? But there are certain things you need to watch out for to be able to understand the movement in the markets, okay? So I'm sure some of us here are currently at that point in our trading career where it looks like this market, I can never even, it's hard to predict, right? It's hard to predict. Or you feel, oh, you made profit yesterday, you made some profit today, or you made some profit last week, and the week after it, you lose some, or you even lose all of those profits. And sometimes you lose more than you've profited for, right? And that has been like the circle you've been in. Your winnings are short, your losses are more, or your winnings are low in the amount, or your losses are high. You know, you can have 10 winning trades, 10 profitable trades, all in blues. If you combine it, it might not be more than 200, 300,000, but just one loss can wipe out the entire profit. If you open your account and you go through your history, I am very sure that is the case for a good number of persons here. Our percentage of winning trades are more. So let's say you have all through the month, you had like 100 trades, 100. Now, out of those 100, I can bet you that 60, 70% of those trades are blues. That means they are profitable trades. You actually made profit. And the remaining 30% or thereabouts are in red. You closed in loss. But how is it that plus and minus, you are still in negative? That means you still did not make any profit. How can I have a 70% win rate, but yet I am still not profitable? It's because take a second look at those trades again. Every of your profits, 500 and something naira for the naira account, 1,000 something, 2,000 something. Few of them goes above 20 something thousand. Very few can be 100 and above thousand, right? But check your losses. Your losses are in the thousands or possibly even hundreds of thousands. Just one trade, thousands. Is because we fail to cut our losses short and we allow our negatives to run. I think I'm beginning to enter psychology of trading now. You know, I don't want to do more psychology of trading today. We'll have a session on trading psychology. Now, these are the things you need that will help you, right? You need to understand the state of your mind while in the market. Let me tell you a secret. Trading initially is not meant for the poor. Trading is meant for the rich. But we have found a way to join them and make this money, right? Now, somebody who has money, let's say, for instance, you come into this market with your 10 million, with your 20, 100 million, I can bet you for free, you will just be making profit. Just the basics alone, you don't need to understand strategy like that. No. Look for something that is trending. Follow the trend. That's all. Whenever the market decides to go in that trend, you make profit. That's all. Right? It's because we are coming to the market with smaller amounts, small amounts. Just, I've seen people who fund account of 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, and you want to trade with it. Yes, you can, but trust me, it's a risk. The smaller the amount of money you are trading with, the higher your risk. But the bigger the amount you are trading with, the lower your risk. Given that for somebody using a 50,000 naira account, you are not leveraging all your accounts. You are still using a small lot size, possibly. And when you are using a higher amount, you are also not exposing your account too much. All right. So it means that I will advise the best thing to do is to have significant funds in your account if you want to be trading comfortably. Now, with that, let me show you one or two strategies that you can start trading with. All right, very comfortably now, right? Very comfortably. The strategies you can start trading with. It will make you look like it, but you most likely don't know much about the markets, right? It will make you look like a guru. You don't stress too much. Now, this strategy is about following the flow of the market, right? Following the flow of what? The market. Now, I think I have like something persons here on the call. So please, I don't know, I'm a teacher by nature somehow. So I'd like to know if you are with me. So who remembers what I call this strategy? Can you drop on the chat box for me? What did I call this strategy? Please, I'd like to engage you as much as I can. I found out that engaging people helps them to understand what you're talking about more than when you just keep talking. I don't want to talk over your heads. I told you there's a strategy I want to teach you, right? And I mentioned the name earlier. So who remembers? Please help drop it on the chat box. Let's see. Okay. Following trend. Oh, anybody? Thank you for your response. Okay. Yes, who else? Who else? You just said it in another way. Yes. Who else? I need more response, guys. I need more response. So in case you have not been following from before, just know now. From now, you'll be following. Okay, Clement. Clement Pereira. Are you Nigerian? Your name sounds South American. Okay. Okay. Following the flow of the market. Okay, Nerobo. Thank you so much. The flow, Clement. Thank you. There's a flow. There's something flowing in between, right? Following the flow of the market. Yes. You know, every river has where it's coming from, and it has where it's going to, or it has a route that it will pass. Okay. So your own job is to follow that particular flow of the river. You stand a higher chance of getting the benefit of the market, of making profit when you are aligned with the flow of the river. All right. We do a couple of training that's trend trading. All right. My colleagues Anita and Anu, Daniel, Valentine, and the likes of them. So my job is just to walk us through the live trading session here, just like the US market is now open. So very quickly, let's look at it. This is okay, this is Euro USD, right? Now, let us break this thing down. There's what we call overall trend. Overall trend. All right. I can still hear some questions.
It's supposed to be going out.
Please, once you are in the meeting, just try to identify or try to know if you are muted, if your mic is off. And if it's on, just please put it off. Thank you. There's what we call the overall flow, or sorry, the overall trend, the general trend. Now, those general trends, how do you identify it? Every market, every chart that you see, it has where it is tilted to more. It's either going up or going down. Either you like it or not. It's either going up or going where? Down. Now, there are some charts that instead of either going up, down, they alternate between going up and down. Like they go up over time, they return back down again over time. I don't know if you get my point. Three things. It's either the chart is going where? Up, or it's going down. And there are some that alternate between going up, down, go up again, and down. So my job as an analyst, I'm analyzing the market to determine How is this guy moving? Is it going up? Let me follow the flow of the market up. Is it going down? Let me follow the flow down. Or does it do up and down, alternatively? So once you can identify that, it helps you to have what we call a bias. A bias. A bias is just knowing that, okay, whatever I'm doing, this guy is an upward movement instrument. For instance, let me just tell you for free now, USDJPY. No matter how much you argue, USDJPY is an uptrend, perpetual uptrend. Yes, we have occasions where it retraces significantly, it goes down, but it does not invalidate the fact that it is still in an uptrend. It is definitely still an uptrend instrument. It means that whenever it's coming down, it's going to be short, it's going to be temporary, then it will definitely resume going back up again. All right? So that's what I'm trying to explain to us. Now, how do I determine the flow? How do I know in which direction price is trending? All right. So let me just take all of this out. How do I identify the flow? Because from identifying my flow, I will be able to trade this market easily. It becomes easier for me now. All right. Now, the first thing is this. Let me start from where I stopped the last time. Okay, no. Let me start from something I mentioned the last time. I said, whenever you open your chart and you find out that you are on a lower time frame, like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute, trust me, do not trust whatever you are seeing on your chart 100%. I am currently on Euro USD now, the Euro dollar, and I am on a 1 hour time frame. Hence, whatever I am seeing right now might not really be the real flow of the market. So I shouldn't trust whatever I'm seeing 100%. Now, what do I trust? I should trust what I am seeing from a higher time frame. It's just like I'm traveling from Abuja to Lagos now, right? And the moment the plane gets to Lagos and it's descending, it's about to land, you from the plane, you look below, you will see the topography or the geography of Lagos. It looks smaller, it looks clearer to you. That big space, you now understand how it is, the mapping and everything. It looks clearer from above. The higher you go, the better your view of the market is. Okay. Hence, I can use my monthly or my weekly time frame first to determine the general flow. I'll walk it back down, to know what trade I'm going to take. So I want to understand the general flow first. Now, I can use let's say my weekly time frame. My weekly time frame, I zoom out. Now, what am I seeing on my screen right now? Is it an uptrend on Euro USD on a weekly time frame? Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? I've zoomed out. In fact, this is what I can see. The last thing I can see on my chart, let me zoom out a bit. The last thing I can see on my chart here is 1999. 1999. And if I do it this way, I'm seeing up to 2004. So from this point up until what I can see, is it an uptrend or a downtrend? Uptrend or a downtrend? Now, this is an open question. I need responses. Weekly time frame on the euro dollar. Uptrend or downtrend? Okay. Downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Excellent. Now, I have a downtrend. It means that for so many years right now, thank you for your responses. Thank you. For so many years right now, the euro dollar has been doing more of downward movement than up. It has been doing more of downward movement than what? Than up. So what does it tell me? It tells me to watch out for price falling. Now, from what you can see, let's now do some critical observations. Do you notice that whenever price wants to fall, it falls massively, crashes, like it crashes. But whenever price wants to go up, it goes like it does like a zigzag going up, gradually, gradually, gradually. But whenever it wants to fall, most often than not, it's like the market is crashing. It finds it hard to go up, but find it very easy to fall. Do you notice that? And the falls are usually quite massive than the rise. massive than the rise, massive than the rise, massive fall than the rise, right? Massive than the rise. Are you noticing what I'm saying? Right? We are doing analysis now. Now we are going to take this as a case study. Applying it to any other instrument will be very fast with the analysis now. But I need you to understand what you are trying to do, right? And what you are watching out for. Let me recap. I said, whenever you open any chart, whatever you see on your lower time frames, I mean your 1 hour, your 30 minutes, your 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute, do not trust it 100%. It can be exaggerated, right? But trust what you see from your higher time frame. And to be very specific, the weekly time frame is quite preferable, actually. So that's why I'm using that. So let's stick to weekly time frame. Whatever you see on your weekly time frame, that you can trust. And that tells you the direction, the overall direction of that chart. If it is down, some can be up, right? So that is what you start working with, okay? Good. So we see that our overall trend right now is a downward trend. So I have a natural bias now that I'm looking for price crashing, that any moment price can crash. So it will be in my best interest if I'm watching out for, is it buy or sell? So what should I watch out for? Should I watch out for more buys or more sell? Which one should be more profitable for me? Sell. I can buy too, but yes, sell will be more profitable because if price will go down, it will grow down fast and I'll make more money. But if price goes up, it goes up slow, I wouldn't make much money faster. Let me recap. If price goes down, which is the trend, if I'm aligned with the trend, I'm selling, and price decides to go down, two things. It goes down fast, like very fast. That's one. Two, I stand the chance to make more money at a shorter period of time because it goes down very fast. But if I'm buying, which in other case, price can still go up, it's called retracement, right? I can still make money, but I make the money slower and I make it over time. All right. So that's like the advantage of joining trend and a disadvantage of trading against the trend. Okay. So if you backtest and you check, you will notice all of these things that I'm telling you right now. Now I have a natural bias, which is sell. So I will now look out for sell trade. So the second thing to do is currently, where current market price is here right now, is price currently moving in the direction of the trend or not? So this is current market price. Currently, price is not trending. Currently, price has been ranging between here and here. I mean, price is not actively trending downward at the moment. Instead, price has been doing more of what? Ranging at the moment. Remember the first thing we did, we tried to determine the overall trend. All right. Second thing is this trend currently active? No. Currently, price is doing up and down, ranging. All right. Thank you very much, Olubenga Fanian. So currently, price is ranging. But when price is ranging, because price cannot keep ranging forever, it can't. In fact, it won't keep ranging forever, right? Now, in what direction? Price will break out of this range at some point, either up or down. What direction does price favor more to break out to? Is it most likely to break out to the upside or most likely to break out to the downside? All things being equal. All things being equal. Thank you for Lashadi consolidating. Thank you. That's another word for it. Okay. Honorio Day. Okay, so the question was, price consolidating is temporary. It will break out at some point. So the question is, what direction is it most likely to break out to? So your response is down, down, down. Good, it's down. But let me shock you. Yes, it's down. You are correct. But let me shock you. Do you know that price can break to the upside? It can. Now, price can break to the upside when the market is doing something unusual. Unusual, like what we call fundamental. For instance, NFP, CPI, GDP, unemployment claims, and the likes of them, or something is happening in either Europe, that has a lot to do with the euro, or in America, talking about the US dollar. Something will be happening. Either we call it white noise, fundamental, or we call them underlying factor. For instance, the US election now. Do you know that if the US election president, it can keep affecting the dollar, possibly making the dollar weak? And when the dollar is weak, this is Euro USD, Euro being the base, we keep going, gaining against the dollar. Now, that is an unusual circumstance now. It's not the norm, right? It's not the norm. There's something extraordinary happened, like when COVID-19 happened. During that period, those months that COVID-19 was happening, the market was not doing its usual thing. It can go any direction. In fact, it can go against the trend at that point. But this is the good news. If for whatever reason, price goes against the norm and goes up and breaks out to the upside, whenever the speed at which price will return back down will be very fast. The advantage is this. The speed at which price will return back down and resume the trend will be very fast, right? So that is if price does not break straight up to the downside. All things being equal, if things are continuing normally, price is favored to break to the downside. But unusual circumstances will make it break to the upside. But the speed at which it will recover back down will be very fast. I hope that is noted, right? Good. I hope that is noted. So we have established our trend, and we have also established what price is doing at the moment. All right. So it means that I'm looking for more of sell, irrespective. Okay. So since price is trapped in between a range, I can work my way down to either my 4 hours time frame and my 1 hour time frame. Okay. You see these lines I marked from my weekly time frame. From my weekly time frame, do you see this range, upper and lower part? Now, somebody might argue that why didn't I put it here? This is not where the resistance is actually. This is where the resistance is started from. This was where resistance started from. Price broke out of it, but returned back. Now, I can decide to, okay, yeah, for the fact that price got there before it can, and take it like this. So this will be like my extreme point of resistance, but this is where my resistance really is. And to the fact that price has more touches here, so like 1, 2, 3, okay? So if I shift it here, price might actually not get here. So if I'm waiting for price to get all the way here before falling, price might not do that, okay? But once price gets to this place, then any moment it can just reverse. Extreme case will now be going as high as the previous, that upper part. Okay. Fake breakout. Yes, exactly. Alibody, yes. It's like a freak breakout. Sometimes it can be caused by fundamentals. It can be caused by fundamental. Or remember what I said. So price is favored more to break the low side, right? So whatever make price break above, the speed at which it will recover will be very fast. Let me mark that point. Let me see. The whole of this place, right? Okay, if I then go back, let's say I go back to my 1 hour, and I want to see that the whole of that area. Let me see if I can see that area again. I think it's very far. Okay, let me see. Wow, still very far. Well, okay, this is it. All right, so see how price broke out, but watch out, see how fast price was able to recover back. It now rested on that resistance before finally making its way down again, okay? So just by the side, right? So now for Euro USD, now we don't really have fundamentals that is going to obstruct our market. Now, what are we watching out for? I'm watching out for that range. All right. And on that range for 1 hour, this is where it is. Price is almost at the top of that range. Okay. So it means that price is way closer to the top of that range than below. I think this was caused by NFP. Was it Friday? Yeah. NFP, gave the dollar a boost. Now, price continued going up on Monday. That was yesterday. And we can see some form of recovery from price today. Price is only being held back by this resistance level, the whole of this place here from Friday. So I need price to break below this support level because price is coming from above. Once you can break below the support level, price is expected to continue going down, like what I call a recovery. Okay, a recovery. Once it can break below, price should continue going back down. Are we together? So a sell for, we are watching out for a sell for euro dollar right now. We are watching out for a sell. Okay, now if you are selling now, I would advise you have your stop loss somewhere above because price can still go back to. Now, there are two ways to doing this thing. There are two ways to doing this thing. Price takes certain points as reference. The open, the high, the low, and the close. The OHLC, open, high, low, and close. What do I mean? Those points are significant for every price movement. Let's say for this particular day, this was where price opened at, this particular candle. Price opened here, right? Opened here. And this was the high point of movement of price on that day here. Price went as high as this. And this was the lowest point price came to on that day, right? Then this was where price closed at for that day. That was where price closed at for that day. So these 4 points, they are very, very critical, all right? They are very, very critical to price movement. So what I'm saying now is that there can be an occasion where, as much as price is coming down right now, price can decide, no, okay, I'm not ready to break below. It goes back to the high, like the highest point of today now. This is the price open here for today, and this has been the highest point so far. So price can decide to go all the way back there, all the way back to the high, before making its way all the way down, right? Good. So if you see price going up, don't be surprised. Just want to do a correction. But where is price going in the long run? Price is actually going down, right? So yes, you can sell. And if you want to sell, your stop loss is going to be very far. So you can leave it open until price goes above the high of today before you can now start panicking or fretting. Oh, then you can cut your losses. That means price is not ready. But if price goes down altogether today, you can see a move like this, like a significant bearish move, something massive fall like this, all right? So that is what we are expecting. So a sell for Euro USD is in order at the moment. Now, we have taken Euro USD as a case study. We have taken it as a case study. That means we can be fast with other charts right now. I'll be sticking with currencies for our indices mastery. I think we had indices mastery last week, Thursday, right? We did indices mastery last week, Thursday. You missed. If you weren't there, you really, really missed, right? Those who funded their account, I think, and were there, enjoyed that particular session. And I think last week also, I gave us some trades. I told us to sell Euro USD. For those who sold, I don't know who was here last week. Was anybody that was here last week present at in this particular session? Did you take the trade at all? I just need responses. I need response. Was anyone here last week? I think I gave a couple of trades. I even went as far as doing gold, US 100, and I gave us some trades. And I am sure for those who took those trades, some good profits, like really good profits, okay? Now, the only people that will not benefit are those whose accounts are not funded. I told you before. All right, that's good, Benga, that's good. I told you before, for you to enjoy these sessions that we're doing, make sure your account is funded. Make sure your account is funded. So when I call trade like this, you can actually enter those trades, right? Now, you're not the one doing the analysis. I'm doing the analysis for you. I am telling you what to expect. I am making the job easier for you. But I also believe that in the long run, you should be able to do what I am doing. So do the same thing for yourself, right? Now, apart from that, if you now want to really enjoy this market, then have your account funded to it, like a significant amount. Then we can have one-on-one sessions, even if physically or online, we can have one-on-one sessions, right? If you want to see me physically, you have to come to Abuja. Okay. Now we can do it physically, we can do it one-on-one, and I am going to be personally guiding you through trading. And all of my sessions, we are going to be having live trades on, live trades on. We can have stop loss, which is fine, but we are going to have trades on. Market is not that complicated. You're only scared to do what you need to do, okay? So we are having Euro USD sell. What else? I talked about USD JPY, right? Good. Now, what are you seeing currently on USD JPY? What's the current direction? This is 1 hour time frame. The current direction is price is going to the downside, right? If I even zoom out a bit, you'll see it has been going to the downside for a while. Now, reason I said do not trust whatever you are seeing on your lower time frames 100% because it can be exaggerated, it can be false, okay? It can be misleading. Now, what do you trust? Let's go to our weekly time frame. This is W1. How does it look like on our W1? Does it look like a downtrend instrument? Definitely not. This is clearly an uptrend instrument. This is it on a weekly time frame. Uptrend. I am sorry. Go ahead. My internet had to reboot. I'm back now. I'm back, please. I'm back, please. Can you help me? I need to share my screen again. Thanks. I'm sorry, my internet went off, so I had to quickly reboot. Okay, thank you, Val. Thank you. All right. I do hope you can hear me now. I do hope everyone can. Okay, so we're looking at USD JPY. Now, very, very fast. This is how to do it quick and very, very fast. Quick and very fast. Thank you so much, Junit. Thank you. This is USD JPY. We'll go to our weekly time frame to establish our overall trend, right? Now, our overall trend states that this is an uptrend. Now, the second thing to do is the uptrend currently active? No, I'm not having that trend active right now. What I've been having for the past how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because each candle represents 1 week. We're on a weekly time frame. So if you notice the last 5 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including this current one rather, they have been bearish. Price has been going down, right? So that's why on your 1 hour time frame, it looks like, imagine in 5 weeks, how many days you have in between? That's like 5 times 5, 25, right? Okay, but not up to 25 because we have not yet ended this week. This is the second day. So 22 days now, price has been going down. So you can be confused that, oh, this is a downward trend on your 1 hour, which is not true. It's just exaggerated, all right? So the real deal is to go high, find out what is the direction of the flow. Remember, no matter how price goes down on USD JPY like this, price will still resume back that upward movement. And guess what? When it does, it usually goes even higher than how it was before. So creating what we call a higher high, right? Creating what we call a higher high. This was the previous resistance. All right. Price came here, took out that resistance, came back inside, finally taking out the resistance massive. Now, price has been falling for a while. Can I sell? Yes. But which trade will fetch me more money? It's a buy. See that even the downward movement itself, price is struggling to really, really go down. If you want to be, price is struggling to really go down. But if I go back to when price was going up, you will see how fast price goes up. Let me go back to, now sometimes you can have fundamentals, cases like this. You can have fundamentals that will just massive sell-off, right? But all things being equal, you see that price find it very easy to go up. When price wants to go up, it just pulls massively, right? It finds it very easy to go up, down, going down. So let me go to current market price. Now, what are we to expect for USD JPY? What is currently making price to go down is the fact that the JPY, they've been able to work on their economy to the tune that the Japanese yen has remained strong for, this is like the 5th week running now, right? Now, even when the dollar is strong, it's competing with the dollar. Dollar can be very strong in the morning and can be not so strong in the afternoon or become weak in the afternoon. So, but JPY has remained constantly strong, right? So I am not 100% sure that price of USD JPY wants to resume back its uptrend right now. Like, I'm not 100% sure it wants to do that until price gets to this level. Let me say D1. The price gets to this level. Now, the reason I drew it is this is like a support level. Let me even show us clearly. This is like a support level. You see this level here? This is like a support level to USD JPY. Now, price came all the way here. This is my daily time frame. Now, the last time we have some significant retracement, it took here as support. Significant retracement, price took here again as support. So if at all, price will stop going down, it's until it gets to this level, right? Gets to this previous support, then it has a higher chance of reversing and start going to the upside. So has it gotten to that support level? Has it? Yeah, we can say it has, but it has not entered the zone yet. It hasn't entered the zone. Let me look at it on my D1 again. So it hasn't gotten to that level again. So I won't be surprised if price still comes and taps into this level, all right, before we start seeing some massive upward movement for the USD JPY, all right? So I want to give us a buy, which is the direction of the trend, but I am not 100% all right now. I wouldn't be shocked if I see price going down first. So we might still sell our USD JPY, but please have your stop loss at this level, 146.678. 146.678. Sell USD JPY right now, but have your stop loss at 146.678, and you can as well have your take profit at this level at 142.360. 142.360, right? So what's the worst that can happen? If price goes and comes to this level, especially when it gets all the way inside our zone here, then you can start buying. Basically, once price can get to anything 1.3, 1.3, it's currently at 1.4 something, 1.42, 1.43, 1.44. But once USDJPY can get to 1.39, 1.38, 1.37, then we can now start having some massive upward movement for USDJPY. Okay. Oluwatoba Adeogun said it hasn't, right? Yes, it hasn't gotten into that. So I won't be shocked if price get there. So I'm sure we have sold it. I'm sure you have sold the USD JPY. Okay. So let's take like two more quickly. AUD USD. I'll just be dealing with currencies. AUD USD. Now we have the same thing going on AUD USD. Now, what have you been having? Been having some massive downward movement here. Some massive downward movement. So let's confirm what is the trend of AUD USD. So how do I determine the trend? Okay, TP and SL again, USD JPY. This is it. TP at sell currently, TP at 142.360, not that far. 142.360. And stop loss at 146.678. 146.678. 678. All right. So we are on AUD USD, right? AUD USD. There was something we were supposed to do today. I was talking about Euro USD the last time, trying to give you one trick, of dividing the price into equal half. I don't know who was here the last time. Maybe we can look at that. Okay. So the downward movement here, for AUD USD, which you can see on the 1 hour. Now, I want to do my analysis. What should I do? I just need somebody to tell me the simple things that, from all I've said from the beginning, what will you do? How will you approach this instrument to determine if you'll be buying or you'll be selling? You might not be 100% right, but at least an attempt. Yes, it's instant sell, Judith. It's instant sell. It's instant sell. Okay, good. Start with a higher time frame. Like what time frame? You're welcome. Like what time frame? 1 hour, 4 hours, daily. D1. Okay. Any other person? I think I'm here with only. Okay, weekly. Okay, Robert says weekly. All right, that's good. Yes, daily or weekly. Okay, you are still right, Benga, but specifically we are using weekly. Specifically, we are using weekly. All right, weekly time frame. Now I've gone to my weekly time frame now. I've done weekly. Okay. Someone else said something. Chukwemeka, yes, weekly. Thank you, weekly. Now I've gone to my weekly time frame and weekly, and I've zoomed out. Let me zoom out. So, what's the direction of what's the flow of this market now? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? This AUD USD. I've gone to my weekly time frame. What's the flow? Up or down? Will it have to be down? At least I should have nothing less than 3 responses before I move on. Oluwatoba rather, sorry, down. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? Okay, down. Okay, down. Okay, down. Thank you. Now, yes, clearly down. Now, currently, then the next thing to do is what? Currently, is the trend active? Adeola, I understand, is down. It's okay. Thank you. Is my trend currently active? Yeah, it looks like. But the active trend is like forming more of a range too, right? Yes, it's still down, but that down is not as sharp as all of these, like this down, or even this down. It's beginning to look like more like range, you know? Aha. Do you agree? It is still ranging. Yes, a range. Now, please, as much as possible, follow what you see. Don't come into the market with your own bias, like, oh, let me go and sell you USD today. Why? Why? What's the rationale behind it? Is the bias your own bias or the bias of the market? It has to be that of the market. So you don't think for yourself, you only follow what you see, right? You don't think for yourself, you follow what you see. For yourself, you only follow what you see, all right? Good. So this is what I'm saying. So my approach is going to be based on what the market has been doing. Okay, so I stand a higher chance of winning the market. Oh, that brings me to let me give you a pre-information now. We're going to be having a particular strategy, winning the market, and I'd like to be part of it. Your account managers will get back to you on the date and time. Winning the market is not as complicated as most of us think the market is. All right? You can actually win the market most of the time, but you need to know what you are looking out for first. Okay, so it's currently actively ranging. Okay, so it means that I can still sell if it gets to the upper part of my range, right? And the range is getting smaller and smaller. Okay, higher part of the range, lower, 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 and lower. All right, you notice? So if I can have a trend line, it's going to be sweet, but I don't think I can fit in a good trend line. Oh, really? Ah. Now, don't try to be biased with your trend line. As much as possible, let your trend line speak for itself. Right? As much as possible, let your trend line speak for itself. So a good trend line, like I said, we should have at least three point of reference. So I have 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 4 here again. All right. So please always let your trend line speak for itself. And if you can't have a trend line, it's fine. It's not compulsory. The reason I'm trying to draw a trend line because I noticed that it's getting lower and lower. The resistance lower, 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 slightly lower, and even slightly lower. Okay. So now I'm going to be working with my most recent range, which is here and here. This is it. So it means that if price can get to the upper part of my range, it should fall, and if it gets to the lower part of my range, it might rise. But because it's a downward trend, it has a potential of breaking below support and continuing on that particular direction, continuing that particular direction with that. All right. So what do I do now? H1. I go to my lower time frames. I'm looking out for sell, remember, because the downward trend instrument, isn't it? Good. So I need price. I can see a support level here. Support, support. Broke it, came back, broke support. Yes. So we can actually sell AUD USD2. Wow, everything looks like a sell. Even our uptrend guy, USDPY, is a sell. So we can actually sell AUD USD at current market price. Now, wait until if market decides that it wants to make a correction, that means you can start seeing price going up. Wait until price goes above this resistance level before you begin to panic that what's happening. Alternatively speaking, you can have your stop loss. It's quite far. Yes, I understand. Our stop loss is quite significant. You can have your stop loss somewhere around here. Let me see. Somewhere around 0.65656. 0.65656. But if price decides to sell, I stand a chance of making some good profits, right? Then you can have TP1 here, then you can have your TP2 somewhere around here. Okay, for those who might want to enter more than one trade, multiple trades. For those who might want to enter multiple trades, TP1, TP2. All right. And I don't know how, there's no time, partial profit. I think we'll just do a video on how to take partial profits. How to take partial profit. I think we'll just do that video because there's so much I want to talk about, but time always does not permit. Time always does not permit. Okay. So AUD USD, we are still selling this guy. Everything looks down. Now, FYI, for your information, since yesterday, we've been having some massive crash in the markets, especially from the stocks markets, even the Asian markets, Indonesian markets, in fact, even India, especially for their stocks. Now, which is good for currencies. It means that currencies are going to enjoy that particular benefit because people move money. They don't keep money, they move it. They invest it either in stocks or commodity, or they have it in currencies, right? They move money. So if stocks are bad, they move it back to cash. If indices are bad, they move it back to cash. This is still the same thing. And if commodities are bad, like wood and oil, they move it back to cash. Please, I hope we have our sell on AUD USD right now. Sell, stop loss will be here quite far. Reason because price can do correction here before it starts falling again. Now, if I were you, if I enter a sell now and it's not selling, it's going up. Once price gets to this level and I see that it starts coming down, I will have another sell with even double the lot size I use. Double the lot size. So I'll start making money faster. While my negative is reducing, the fresh sell is making some significant profit for me. Okay. So sometimes we use that strategy to get out of some bad situation and turn our negative situation into a good one. Okay. So this is just like almost 2 p.m. I think this is how much we can take for today. Still, we can't do our Euro USD, that trick I wanted to show us on Euro USD. Maybe I should just give, is there anyone here? I think someone said it was here. Who was here? Who was here? Is it okay? Or Noriodo? Somebody was here last week when I mentioned that. I don't know. Have you tried it? Please don't forget, this session is being live streamed on YouTube. And you can also have the video again on YouTube. Just subscribe to this channel. So turn on your notification so you can always get notifications whenever we upload that. This video now is going to be uploaded also. So you will have this video again. Watch it, learn the strategy I just taught you. Learn and learn, understand it, implement it, and make the money. Okay? But at least while we are doing that, I'm sure we should have been making some money already. Let's see the instruments I said we should sell Euro USD, right? USD JPY. Okay. How many of us are on that trade? How many of us have took those trades? I'm looking for Euro USD. Where's that guy? How many of us took those trades? That is hanging. Okay, are we in profits? I don't know why I can't go back to. Are we in profit in any of those trades at all? On okay, Euro USD looks more like ranging, but slightly in profit now. USJPY in profit also. Okay, then AUD USD 2 most likely should be in profit already. Now, the last thing is this, which is trading psychology. Trading is a business, and as such, treat it as every other business. Sometimes businesses need time to give you profit, right? So as long as you have your trade locked in, especially when you have your stop loss, you have your TP, or even if you don't have TP, but at least you have a stop loss, then don't worry. Allow price to do what it needs to do. Now, just wait for the market to do what the market should do, okay? So allow it the time to give you that profit you are expecting. Okay. All right. All right. So we are currently in profit, which is good. Just wait for it. Even if it goes back, wait for it. I've told you the possible scenarios that you can experience here. Goes back here. Now, if it goes back here, if I were you, enter another cell, double the lot size, because the chance of it going down and going down very fast is high. Just like you see here, just like you see this massive drop here, just like you see the way it dropped here, and you see the way it dropped here. Now, it can have that same level of drop or even more again, right? So guys, I think we have other sessions lined up for you for this week. Your account manager will be communicating to you in effect to those classes. Like I said, you cannot make this money if your account is not funded. Don't come to these sessions with your account not funded, right? Come with your account funded so that you can also benefit from these sessions, right? So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You get more videos like this and even more, right? Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to seeing your trades in blues. Right. Thank you. Advar, please. I think we are done here for today.
All right, then thank you very much, the Bishop. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I remember we do this every Tuesdays by 1 p.m. All right. Thank you very much for joining in. This is the EcoFX live session. Also, we are streaming live on YouTube. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments on the YouTube videos. You can also go there to learn how to trade, some basic educational content, how to scalp, learning of strategies. And also these videos will actually will be coming or on the YouTube channel. All right. So remember to subscribe, like, and share. All right. And also remember, every analysis and trading given these sessions based on our own understanding of the market. We do not guarantee profit, and past profits not always guarantee future profit as well. Trade cautiously. Remember to use proper risk management levels as well. All right. Yes, and also, as I always say, it is very, very important to also have like a mentor in this market. If you actually you all need somebody, that one person to always hold and guide you and hold you by your hand. All right. So it's also very important to get a mentor. And yes, I do offer some one-on-one mentorship services. Feel free to reach out to me. You can drop a message from me on my YouTube channel, send me a direct message, or you can speak to your account managers and then you can get through to me. All right. All right, then thank you very much once again. Do have yourself a lovely and peaceful and a very, very profitable day ahead.